Welcome to another video by sirupractice.com. Today we have a very interesting topographical route in front of us. Let's begin by reading the instructions. Plot a direct route from Elm Park Road, which is our green marker right here, to Newburn Street, which is our red marker exactly here. We also have an additional instruction that says Vauxhall Bridge Road is closed. That means we cannot access Vauxhall Bridge Road. It is very important to always take your time to read the instructions carefully and know what it really means. I will explain this point in just a minute. First of all, as always, we will draw a straight line from our green marker to red marker so that we can plan our route effectively. Looking at this area in Chelsea, the road from where we are starting, Elm Park Road, it gives us a direct access to the expressway. I believe taking this expressway is in our benefit so that we can follow this line as closely as possible. Moving on towards this section. While we continue planning our route from our starting point, we also need to take into consideration this very important instruction. As I said, it is very important to read the instructions carefully and not miss any details. So right here it says Vauxhall Bridge Road is closed. We need to locate this road. The first thing I want to highlight is that we need to, in our route, cross the river, and Vauxhall Bridge provides the best opportunity to cross the river in this area. And you can also see that the instruction says Vauxhall Bridge Road is closed. So basically this bridge is accessible, but this road is not accessible. And although this road is ending right here, but it is not starting from here. Actually, if you zoom in, you would see that it is starting from this point. So basically, what I mean to say is that from any side, for this particular topographical question, we cannot enter or access this complete road. But other than that, we are allowed to use Vauxhall Bridge and arrive at our destination. So now that we have taken out the closed road, we will continue with our planning. So in my view, taking the expressway and coming directly onto Walk Chelsea embankment, we can continue drawing on this expressway, get onto the Vauxhall Bridge, and then enter Kennington, from where we can use the streets going into the Newburn Road. Now, why it was easy to plan such a long route with so ease? This is not because an ideal thing to cram all the routes, to remember all the routes. Instead, we should focus on and rely ourselves to develop an understanding about topographical route rules. What are those topographical route rules? Let me show you. So these are the topographical route rules which I just mentioned. As you can see at sirupractice.com, our students develop a deep understanding about these basic, pass-through, no access, and advanced or special routes and rules. By developing a deep understanding with the help of proficient and very professional instructors, the students at sirupractice.com take unbelievably good percentages like 90% and 95% in topographical route planning assessment. Because once you learn how to navigate yourself from railway lines, footbridges which are always overhead, footpaths which are always underground, dead ends, restricted access, pedestrian zones, congestion zones, central reservations, flyover roundabouts, and most importantly, unmarked one-ways, which many PHV aspirants are not even aware of. Because of not being aware of, even after having years of experience of driving, students or PhD aspirants often fail to acquire a good percentage. But once you get an idea that how a central reservation works, how it is indicated on a map, when is it continuous, when is it not continuous, where can you take a turn on a central reservation? These are very important questions which arise in everybody's mind, but sometimes not everybody gets an answer out of it. By booking sessions at pseudopractice.com with us, we make sure that you are equipped with the right knowledge. You know which level of the road you are on, how you will navigate through flyover roundabouts, how you will navigate through unmarked one-ways, why is it important to always keep left on a two-way road. So no matter how simple or how complicated or complex the topographical route rule is, we are there to help you. And it is because of this understanding that the map starts looking very easy and anyone can draw a very proficient, most direct possible route from their green marker to red marker once they know how to read all the rules and symbols on the map. Now let's begin with our solution for today's question. Now we will change our planning into something solid. So as we had decided, we are on the Elm Park route. It is always preferable to start straight. We want to go in this direction, but this right here is a one way. So it is acting as a dead end for us. Click on the green marker so that you can make sure it is connected. Then draw a very beautiful straight line on base of the letters or top of the letters to make sure that there is a difference between the boundary of the road and the middle of the road, and you are keeping left on a two-way street. Now here we are on the expressway. We do not want to go in this direction where we would eventually come across Vauxhall Bridge Road. We want to completely bypass this. So it only makes sense that we take a turn on this road B304. Keep in mind that touching the boundary lines or moving across the middle like this will cause you to lose your marks. Just like this would also be considered a mistake. So instead of doing anything like this, always make sure that your lines are accurate, clear, and visible. If you do something like this where you're crossing upon a one-way arrow, it is not a mistake and the examiner will not deduct any marks for that. Crossing the embankment, you can see that we are moving in the right direction. This is where we want to arrive. So at any time, this is a very useful tip, that at any time you need to know where exactly I am going, what is my next point of interest or where my destination is. So you can draw a straight line, plan or improvise your route further, and when you want to continue with your drawing, you can just make sure that you remove the last drawn line and continue with your actual route. Now, if you have watched our videos in the past, we often exhibit all the route rules which appear on the map during our drawing. So for instance, this right here is a railway bridge and it is not on the road. So we are not crossing it in such a way that it is prohibited, and we can easily draw a line on top of it. Continuing on A3212, you can see that now this road has central reservation. Central reservation is a tricky concept in topographical route rules. You need to make sure that you know when exactly the central reservation has stopped and when does it starts again. Now we are here. As per instructions, we have completely skipped Vauxhall Bridge Road, but nobody is stopping us from using Vauxhall Bridge. to come across this section of the road. Here as well you can see that there is a barrier, a central reservation on this point so that the traffic flow from both sides can remain intact. This as well is a railway line. Now, interesting thing is that in our planning we skipped how we would arrive at our destination in detail. I merely told you that after arriving here, we would use this road to connect. We could also use these streets, but using these streets would cause us a big difference in the distance. We will have to use these three one-way streets to finally come onto the Prince and then come back on Newburn Street. But what we can do instead is make the drawing a bit clear and convenient for ourselves. Here I want to ask the viewers a question that, can I do something like this? And I know your answer is perfectly correct. We cannot do anything like this. Instead, because this is a one-way road, instead we will enter from this street and then arrive at our destination. Make sure that our route is correct. All the lines are connected with each other. We have not made any mistake. And when you're happy with your work, do not forget to press the stop drawing button. Thank you for watching. We regularly share videos to help you prepare for your PHV driver's license and TfL assessments, including CIRU, speaking and listening, and topographical route planning. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates. To learn more, visit our website cirupractice.com, where you will find everything you need to prepare with confidence. We have helped thousands of students to get their PHV driver's license by providing them assistance in topographical route planning assessment, TfL CIRU assessment, and listening and speaking. You can see some of their certificates on our website where students have achieved 100% marks and also above 90%, which is a very good percentage. So we provide one-on-one training lessons for TfL topographical assessment, CIRU assessment, and listening and speaking. These one-on-one training lessons are specifically tailored, custom tailored for the students and their needs. Don't just take our word for it. We have over 50 genuine Facebook reviews with a 100% positive feedback rate from real students. Also, while on the go, don't forget to follow TfL Tests on Facebook. If you have any questions, message us on WhatsApp using the number on your screen, or you can call us directly at 020-3965-7202 or visit our website www.cirupractice.com. We are here to help. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next video.